Blessed Rising Soul Family, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, this is Soul Family Oracle, where I deliver messages from the divine, the depth of our soul, our ancestors, and our spirit guides. And if you're returning, as always, thank you so much. I love you guys so much, and thank you for the support that you continue to pour into the channel. I hope there aren't any any reservations on how somebody might be feeling about a love relationship or just relationships in general, because I feel like this reading is the energy I'm picking up from somebody or two people that are about to be in union. And this union is happening because whoever the masculine is feeling the intense urge and pull to basically come in for his feminine, to protect, to serve, to provide. And the message basically came in as this God is coming to claim his goddess. It's like this God is coming to claim his goddess. I'm speaking to somebody that a masculine and a feminine that are walking in their godly energy, and this has put them on the same timeline. And this could have well happened very recently during this timeline shift, right? During this timeline shift that we've experienced recently. And I feel like for whoever the masculine is, they may have been in a space of like rediscovering themselves. This is somebody that I'm getting has always had the sense of godliness within them. This is somebody that I feel like has always sensed that there's something much greater to them. There's something much more magical to them, right? And somehow, some way, some reason, however it happened, this masculine coming into this realization even more and more now, and the knowing and understanding basically puts them on align them with their goddess match, right? And I was getting this in the sense of like, well, there was another message coming through about like people being paired, right? Or like these two being a pair. But then this one specifically said they have been aligned, right? And what I'm getting now is like, this is the energy of like whoever these two people are, these may be people that have lost a lot of soulmates along the lines. Lost a lot of soulmates along the line, as in, you know, some people have soulmates, right? And soulmates doesn't necessarily mean romantic connection. Your soulmates can be your pets, your soulmates can be your best friend, your soulmates can be your sister. A soulmate is basically somebody that your soul has contracted with to be your mate on this earthly plane at some point, to help you on your journey, whether to help you enlighten, to help you awaken, to serve as a companion, or to even serve as a catalyst for change. So I feel like the reason why this is coming through about them being matched is, or being aligned, is because whoever this God is, whoever this goddess is in this physical reality, in the ethers, in this physical reality also, because as above, so below. Whether we recognize or know who we are or not, it doesn't change who we are. The only thing it changes is our abilities and the limitations that it places on us because we don't know who we are. Okay, so I feel like with that soulmate and the alignment, this is giving me, is like these two people may have, whoever this message resonates with, you may have met a lot of other people that you would have considered soulmate, with the proper understanding of who a soulmate is, or what a soulmate means, right? And so you too may have come into contact with a lot of people that you may have thought was your soulmate, or thought were going to be like the end all be all for you guys, like your perfect match and everything, and then one thing leads to the other and the relationship doesn't work, or maybe something happens and then it ends, or something happens and for some I'm getting maybe even not, some maybe very bad situations, like very bad breakouts, and for some just like things just fizzling out because it wasn't just working out, right? And somehow you may have put yourself in this position of wondering, right, about if you have a soulmate, if there's a soulmate out there for you, like on a romantic level, like if there's like a divine counterpart out there for you. And I'm using the divine counterpart just to explain, but this did not come through as a divine counterpart, right? When it comes to divine unions, that's another whole thing. That is not what I'm speaking on. I'm speaking on two people that have been aligned to each other because they have been manifesting their match, right? So whoever this goddess is has been manifesting her match also. You have been manifesting to receive a masculine that is your match. And you may well consider yourself as just a divine feminine if you maybe don't know you are a goddess yet. But I mean, I think everybody would know by now. Everybody should know by now. I mean, if the collective I'm speaking to, or for the people I'm speaking to, as in we the people that are on this, because again, when I speak of certain things, I speak of it as things that we already understand, right? And so, for instance, some of the people that will come and comment otherwise or come and comment ignorant stuff are people that I understand are not on that same level, and so do not understand. So, whoever I'm speaking to, you may well consider yourself a divine masculine also, right? But you know, right? It's like on this masculine, I'm guessing it's like this masculine knows who they are. Like this masculine knows who they are, and because of that knowing, they are able to recognize you. They are able to recognize you. It's like this is a masculine that has a clear understanding of who they are. And they are standing in their power, or they are coming into that stance where they are fully embodying their role in their power, fully walking in their godly energy. And this knowing is what is making them recognize you. This knowing is what is aligning them to the energy of this goddess. Because again, it's like these two people have been manifesting each other, right? But it was coming in strongly as this masculine wanting to make the move. So for somebody is about to make a move on you. Like somebody is about to make a move on you. And this is going to be like, this is not going to be something that you're going to wonder about. It's like this person is going to approach you or come at you with such confidence and clarity about what they want with you, or what they've seen of you, or what they've like picked up in your energy, right? And so it's like, again, this is like, I feel like I'm getting this sense of like, this is like a blessing coming to two people that have held on to their heart, right? Held on to their heart despite the things that they've been through. And that would explain why it was coming through as these may be two people that have had like a lot of different soulmates that they would have considered or hoped to be the end all be all for them, or their long-standing counterparts or something like that. But for one reason or the other, it didn't work out because these people were not an energetic match, or they themselves hadn't come into the knowing of who they truly were as gods and goddesses. And so in that energy, they would be attracting the wrong people, or they would be attracting people that are not a vibrational match to them, right? Another thing that was coming through also was like a trial. Like, I feel like whoever this divine masculine is, whoever this God is, it's almost like this may be somebody that has divorced. And again, this is not going to be for everybody. For some, this is somebody that has gone through a divorce, right? This is somebody that has gone through a divorce. For some, this may have been a messy divorce, right? And this person is coming through, it's like, despite whatever the situation is, this person is coming through with a lot of clarity, though. It's not like, it doesn't feel like this person is coming through with a lot of baggages, right? It's almost as if what they've been through and whatever the situation was with this divorce rather has given them an upper hand in understanding much innately what they need, what is the perfect match for them, who they were, who they aren't, who they are trying to be, and who they want to, you understand? It's like it has given them an upper hand right now because it has really allowed them to get to know themselves better, to get to understand themselves and what they need, to get to see why certain things or certain people were not a vibrational match to them. And this understanding again is coming from the fact that this person has come into the realization and the knowing that they are a god. And I'm not saying this specifically as a god just because we are all godly, and this is literally a god in human flesh. And this person that this masculine is aligning with is a goddess in human flesh. It's like these two people are literally ethereal beings. Like these two people are ethereal beings that are being mashed together, right? And it's like the energy of this masculine is like this need to serve, to like come and protect and provide, or to like serve this goddess. There's this energy of like this innate understanding of like, it's almost like this person knows off the bat what his goddess needs, and he wants to come and give that. He wants to come and provide that. It's like somehow this person is already being given the download of what exactly their goddess needs. You understand? And this is the reason why I feel like when this person comes through for some of you, it's going to be very, very straightforward, very clear, very confident. You understand? And for some of you, it's going to be very charming for you. It's almost like this person is going to knock you off your feet, but in the best way possible. Not like they're trying to impress you. No. You understand? It's like it's going to be in a way where your spirit is stimulated. This is a new thing for me. One of my new favorite things to say this in 2025. I was having a friend sent me something, and then I didn't find it funny. Like I didn't have interest in it. It just felt so vague to me. So I was like, I only want spiritually stimulating conversations, right? And I feel like this is coming through as something like that. It's like the way this person approaches you, like how this person communicates with you is going to like stimulate your spirit. 11:55 on the timer, 1155. This is like it's going to stimulate your spirit. This is going to be a very new experience for somebody. And now we have 777, 7:43 a.m. at 78% battery. 7:43, that's 77. So it's like this is going to feel very, like it's going to be very straightforward, very like, not not like on a like an impose, not like they're imposing their energy. No, it's not going to feel like that. It's going to be very light, but like very straightforward. It's almost like this person knows exactly what he wants. You are what he wants, and he's like, I am going for my goddess, and I'm ready to like, I want to devote to my goddess. I want to protect and provide for my goddess. And for some of you, this is exactly what this person is going to say. It's like, this is why maybe you're going to be knocked off your feet. For some of you, this is exactly what this person is going to say. They're going to be like, I admire you. I feel like I have feelings that are deeper for you than just admiration. I would love to be in your life. I want to be a part of your life. I feel you are my goddess, and I want to be there. Like I want to be the God in your life. I want to protect you. I want to provide for you. I want to give you companionship, and I want to love you in the most divine way possible. I want to hold space for your heart. I want to hold space for your worry. I want to hold space for your needs. I want you to rest easy on me. Like I want to do the rest of this life thing with you. I want to do great things with you. I feel like with you the vision of my life expands. I feel like with you and again it's not in this sense like with you as in without you I'm nobody, or like without you I can't do this. No. This person very much understands who they are and the power they have. But they also understand that they need their goddess to be whole, that they need the divine feminine to complete this image or this vision that they see of themselves in the near future or into the far future, right? But this is just giving me this energy. Is like these two people are again being aligned with each other because of like how deeply they've been manifesting their energies match, right? And so this could even be two people that have maybe even terminated their contract with a romantic soulmate or even a twin flame, right? These two people, one of you, or if not both of you, could have your contract with your soulmate or twin flame may have been terminated because this twin flame or soulmate is not working in alignment, is working, operating from a low vibrational space. And if you understand anything about the twin flame journey, you will know that not every twin flame, not all twin flames are going to be reunited in this lifetime, or not all twin flames get to reunite. Even some that meet each other don't end up reunited. Don't end up reuniting, right? However, for the twin that stays in alignment, stays in a high vibration, does the healing work, they are what? Aligned again with a high vibrational match, a high level soulmate. So when you don't get to be in alignment with your twin, or if you don't get to like be in union with your twin, it doesn't mean you don't get anybody at all, or you are left lonely and sad for the rest of it. No, you get to be aligned with a high level soulmate who is an energetic match, like in this case, where you are paired with somebody that is also manifesting exactly what you are manifesting. And sometimes, 16 on the timer, not sometimes. I don't want to speak on this like I know how that they do the aligning. No, I don't. So I'll leave it at that. Yeah. So I feel like whoever this masculine is, whoever this divine masculine is, whoever this God is, whoever this ethereal being is, he has been giving, is like, I don't know how this person found you or how this person is coming into contact with you, but it feels like maybe this person may have been watching you for a while even. Maybe this is somebody that is around you, somebody around your workplace, somebody that has some kind of insight into who you are. There's a way in which this person is able to fill out your energies. Like there's something, 177 on the timer, 1707. There's a way in which this person is able to see into your energy, or has had the opportunity to fill out your energy. And it's like they are so sure with a 177 also, they may have been like waiting for certain specific things to like cycle out, maybe waiting for certain things to play out, or waiting for certain things to like come about, or to be revealed to them or something before they decide or before they were sure. And it feels like with this 177, it's like this has come about. 1744 on the timer, this has come about. And this is the reason why this person is like so boldly coming in. And again, it's like this sense of like heavy energy of like to protect, to serve, to provide. It's like this person is like, listen, like you are my goddess, like you are my goddess, and I want to be in your life, not just for the sense of it, but for the sense of service that I feel towards you. It's like this person feels a sense of service towards this goddess. Like whoever I'm speaking to, your divine masculine or your God feels this sense of service towards you. Feels this sense of service towards you. It's like they and whoever you are, you may be somebody that is a spiritual practitioner, right? Because this sense of this person wanting to protect, it was coming through very heavily in another reading, in another download of a masculine that is feeling the need to come in and protect their feminine, right? Because of this person's, I guess, line. It was something about that, this feminine being a spiritual practitioner or something like that. And I feel like I'm going to pick up on that download later for another reading. But it's like there's this heavy sense of service towards you. This masculine wants to protect and provide for you. And I'm seeing like swords. I'm seeing like a sword. It's like this person this person is standing it's like in the spirit, this person is standing behind their feminine with like very relaxed, but like one arm, one hand on their sword, ready to like unsheath it and cut down anybody that is coming with the wrong energy towards their empress, towards their goddess. So I feel like, whew, wow. I don't know, 2002 on the timer, I don't know, but this feels very nice. This person's energy feels nice. You understand? This person's energy feels very nice. I feel like as goddesses and priestesses, like we all deserve this, to have a masculine that protects you. You understand? To have a masculine that makes you feel safe, to have a masculine that makes you want to just basically melt, knowing that, like you're safe. And sometimes I feel like with a lot of people that are not highly, very highly conscious of these things or these different energies that we speak on, too many times we think of safety as physical safety, like, the man, like, to protect you physically and all those things. Yes, that's there, because we as the feminines also, we do a lot of spiritual protection. But I think a lot of people don't factor in that the biggest part of this protection that we seek from our masculine is emotional protection. You understand? It's like a masculine that has the ability to protect your heart, a masculine that has the ability to protect your emotions. You understand? So a lot of men expect women to be soft because they are manly, right? And they're like, well, I'm as a manly man, you can rest easy and be soft with me. You can relax. You don't have to be on edge. You don't have to be on guard. Not realizing that it is not that physical aspect that makes us feel safe. You understand? For a woman to feel safe with a man, to want to melt in his arms, or to, especially a a spiritual practitioner, or especially like a goddess, an empress, an ethereal being, the first and foremost thing is that emotional safety, feeling like their heart is safe in this person's hands. This is what allows them to be able to be soft, to receive all the other sense of security that this person brings. So I feel like this is a really beautiful energy. For whoever this message resonates with, or for whoever these two people are, I don't know. It's just a really, really beautiful feeling, and I'm really, really like, you guys put it in the chat if you end up meeting like your divine masculine or your god, like your energy, your energetic match, like. And I feel like this is happening now also because, again, with how intensely these two people are manifesting each other. Remember, we've been speaking a lot about timelines these last few weeks, especially with this timeline shift that we've just made. We have left a lot of different energies and people behind, and now it's like the crowd is not a lot, so things are happening faster, things are coming about much easily, a lot more clarity coming in without the chaos. And even though like we have this eclipse going on, somehow I feel like everybody that has shifted onto this new timeline is having a peaceful eclipse. You understand? I feel like everybody that has shifted is having a very peaceful eclipse. There might be things going on around you, like chaotic things and stuff like that, whatever it may be. But I feel like the main thing, or the overall thing, is just peace, content. And I feel like this is one reason why this union is not being allowed, or this union is like about to happen now, because it's just like this shift has really done a lot for the collective. I didn't expect this message to be this long, but this is where I will leave this message. Please, as always, listen with discernment. Take only what resonates and leave what doesn't. Don't force anything to stick that is not yours. And if the message resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe to help us reach even more of our soul tribe. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Have a beautiful week.